Oh, my love, my darling, my only time for love. Now, for people who are wondering about the fuck I'm singing, I thought of doing this one, and that's the review of Ghost. That's right, Ghost. From 1990, why not Ghost? And I've got to be open, and I've got to be honest, this one, it's that an hard one. It's an hard one. What do I mean by it's an hard one? It's an hard one because we all know that Patrick Fazer, the actor, is sadly to say is no longer with us. So you could say he is a ghost. And this is to do with the afterlife, it's to do with the lie and all this, which is funny, we'll have to prototypes. Now at the time, in 1990, Patrick Fazer had the option of doing Chocorito or Ghost. And as we all know, Patrick Fazer went for Ghost. And we all know the role for Chocorito went to, as we all know, Arnold Schwarzenegger. And Arnold Schwarzenegger made it his own. And I think there's a bit of it would have been interesting what it would have been like. A Patrick Fazer would have been it, would it have been more faithful to the book and not as much sci-fi, as much action. But nevertheless, I still think Chocorito is a good film. And as we all know, Ghost is also a good film in two different ways. You got Debby Moore, a well-known actress, at the time was married to Die Hard star himself, that being Bruce Willis. And at the time, this was a big role for her as well. A lot of people think of the song "Oh My Love," which was re-brought out from the 60s. And the scene where she's got the rats thing, and she's making that up, you got plastic face, he's rubbing his fingers, very gentle, very sexy, without talking. Comes a sexual thing. And you got that lovely love song. I remember that scene. A lot of comedies and spoofs have sort of took the mick from that, with the rats were making a cup. It was from this film. It was actually from this film. And so on. So at the time, they started to do Ghost. You also got Vicky Joel Boom. Vicky Joel Boom, remember rightly, you know, being a lot of films, so it'd be The Colour Purple with Vicky Joel Boom, remember the name right, also in the film, as a spiritist which talks to the dead. Let's go with the bloody film. So like I say, you got that scene, you got Patrick Fazer, he's a businessman. You got another actor, you think of the 6 Friday the 13, you're not dirty, are they? You get Spade, that's the same actor. And his mates with him, they're out on a night out. This guy starts to steal his woman's purse. Patrick Fazer, he runs out to try to do the right thing, protecting this woman, and then he goes funny. He's running along, he sees Dubson Moore covering up a Patrick Fazer. He thinks, what the fuck's going on? And then he realises he's dead, brown bread. He's a ghost in limbo. And it turns out he got stabbed. I'm not sure whether he got stabbed or he got shot. One or the other. But then halfway through the film, we find out it's not just a typical starry what stole money. It was in the one time, in the one place, and he got killed. No. What happened was, he got shot or stabbed, and he died. But it turns out it's a setup. Turns out the one that stole the purse was working for the one what you think is his mate. You got mates like that, who needs fucking enemies. So as the film goes on, it has a lot of twists and a lot of turns. It was, like I say, it was a big film in 1990. And he meets Wicked Old Boom, and she spilt this, she talks to the dead, and Patrick Face, he's trying to talk to her. Well, he does talk to her, she's the only one that can hear him. But there's a good bit in it, it's in a time, you've got this other ghost pushing him out, get out, and then you find out he's a ghost, and Patrick Face, he wants to know how you do it, how you can push something with your hands, and he shows him. And I don't like that, because there's a bit where you got, if you're bad, you go to hell, if you're good, you go to the light, meaning nothing, I get it. So there's a bit where he finds out his mates triple tossed him for that, and he has this epic fight, and what happens is he pushes the one that killed him, he gets killed. I love the bit of the arms are dragging him, a little bit of horror, drags him to hell. He fights with his mate. His mate actually gets a tass in the neck. He dies. He's looking around. He sees plastic faces and the hands are dragging him. He dies. Then, because he's done the dud thing, you got the light. I get it. I get it. He goes to effing. And it ends like that. It's a very, very touchy scene, and the tear goes to my cheeks. And that's how you got that song, which they brought back out. They brought it back out, let's say, in the 1960s. Could be right, could be wrong. And then, I do remember they brought it back out in the 90s. I just sang it. Oh, my love, my daddy, my own good time. That song. And it's a classic. It's a classic song. We all know it. And it was used for the film Ghost. And like I say, it was a big hit film. It made ghosting money. And again, it made a name for Patrick Fraser. And it's a hard one, this now. It's a hard one. We all know in real life, Patrick Fraser is no longer with us. May he rest. But I do know, I think, originally on the video that I originally had a video, right? And you do have Woody Tollboom, if I remember rightly, Debbie Moore and Patrick Fraser talking about the afterlife and what it was like when they made this film. And it's kind of hard now to watch because, like I said, I keep repeating it, Patrick Fraser, he's gone. He's gone to the light. He's gone to the light. He's gone to everything. He's gone to the light. And so I'm kind of, like I say, I watched the film now. I watch it and there's a tear what goes straight to me thing, it goes straight down to me eye, it goes straight down there, and it goes straight down to me cheek, to me eye, and it does, because it's a sad film. It's a sad film. It's sad, makes me cry, but it's still a good film. Even though it's an hard one to watch now, I know I'm repeating that line, so I'm not going to repeat it again. It's still a good one, and I like the arm effects in it, it's old school. I like the bits where he's running along, he jumps into, it's hard to explain as to the film, but copyright. But there's a bit where he's running and he jumps through the railway, don't forget, he's a dose, I get it, and he jumps and he goes right through to the tram. I love that sort of shot. I love the bit where his face is there, right, it's not around like that, and he does that and his face goes through the door. I love the bit where the other ghost is trying to show him how you can push things, and he does that and he pushes it with his finger. Just little touches here and there I liked. So I thought I had a few little good twists and turns. It's like I say, you find out his mate, set him up for that, which is deed. So I get that. Then the hands are dragging him, a little bit of body, a bit of screaming, and they're dragging him to hell. I'm assuming it's hell. I got that, if you're bad, you go to hell. If you're good, you go to heaven. I'm not going to go over this religious stuff, but I got it. So you could say it's a thriller, it's psychological, it's suspenseful. It turns out this guy what stole money wasn't just your typical starrer. He set up to kill Patrick Fraser for that. So he can get the inheritance. He's got an idea, he had a thing for Debbie Moore, not to be. And I like that. I like the fact that it was a good sort of a bit of a revenge, but more of a love story. It's art's on the sleeve, and you feel for the character. It wasn't his time to go. And that's why I say it's hard to watch now, Ghost. But I still like it. I still think it's a good film. It's a good thriller. It was like I say, it made ghosting money in 1990. And 1990, like I was talking about films, what were underestimated, that's one of them. Same year when this come out, you had Total Recall, you had, if I remember right, you had Silence of the Lambs, you had all sorts of films, you had loads of films in 1990, and this was one of them. It was a big hit. This is why nowadays I go mad when they fucking remake everything going. You got comedies what are not fucking funny, films what don't, just no interest. And then I look back at films like Ghost and I think, why do not make films like this anymore? Why? And it was a damn good film. So for that, because I don't make films like this anymore, and I'm crying because I don't make films like this anymore, and because, well, Patrick Fraser is no longer with us. for the afterlife. Fuck it. Maybe I'll go to hell. Maybe I'll go to heaven hopefully. A 15-star rating for me. Put into them. Be smart. Be safe. See you later.